Hey guys, what am I doing? I am cleaning up my kitchen in real time. Just came back from the grocery store, hang with JB and Jackson a little bit. So now I'm here with our weekly Friday night live. I'm giving a few minutes to see who's going to join us tonight. So I'm just gonna put away this salad. How are you guys doing tonight? Okay. Hi Jen, how are you? I buy these salads, but then I take it out of the bag because it tends to get really I feel like it goes bad really quickly. So now I'm just trying to. How you been? How was your week? And what's the plan for the weekend? We in Maryland here we are. Well, they say we're gonna have a snowstorm. We have some snow. It's not a lot. I'm looking outside now. It's not sticking, but who knows? But I just want to come on. As I said in the past few weeks, I'm doing the lives. I'm going to do... I know. I think in some weird way, all of our lives have been a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? The weather has been crazy. Just everything just been crazy. But I'm hoping that we don't get a snowstorm, just because I'm over snow right now. And it's winding down to my no buy for January. And I think the last day of January is Monday. But I wanted to kind of go out this weekend and kind of see what's in the stores. Not necessarily buy, but just kind of go out because I haven't been out all this month to see what's in the store, especially Home Goods. I've been to Target, not Home Goods, but I'm really trying to come in here. Ooh, that's ooh. I'm really trying to come in here on Fridays and just kind of talk with you guys. Just to have just to chat. I think sometimes it's kind of good to have that easy flow conversation instead of just making a video. But listen, a lot of you guys last week, when we're talking about my blood pressure and stuff like that, good news, it's going down. So I'm really, really excited. My doctor went ahead and delayed prescribing medication, just because all this week it's been going down. So I'm really, really excited. So thank y'all so much for just sharing different things that we can all do to become a little bit healthier, okay? But this is one thing I started trying today. What do y'all tell me about this? Chia seeds. Oh my gosh. It's like, have you guys ever had chia seed before? Well, this was my first time trying it. I saw someone, what's her name? I forgot her name. I saw someone in YouTube used chia seed with coconut water. And she made it overnight and put it in the fridge and then come back and drink it. So I tried that today and it was so good. It literally has no taste. It has like a little, it's tasteless, but it has like a nice little soft, smooth texture to it once it kind of gets in your mouth. But it's really good. And on the back it says you can put it in your cereal. You can put your cereal, smoothie. You can just add and then after I had the drink, I then add it to your salad. Honestly, so far the few ways I've had it, it's been really, really good. It's also good for your immune system. It's also good for me with the blood pressure issue. So right about now, I'm honestly just trying to just do what I can to make it to be a little bit healthier. But listen, yeah, we just have to do what we have to do, okay? And I bumped up my workout session with my trainer from 2 days a week to 3 days a week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 3 times a week. It's amazing how you, you just realize that you cannot play with your health. You just can't. Another thing I'm looking into is to yoga. Looking to start taking some yoga classes, kind of help me be more balanced, more relaxed. So I'm excited about this new mindset that I'm picking on. But I want to ask you guys a question though. In regards to, I'm noticing something on YouTube, and it might be me. I've noticed that my videos are not getting a lot of views. I'm not quite sure why that is. I don't know if it's me. So my question is, do you guys turn on your notification to get notified when my video is posted? Or is it just pop up on your Explorer page? You know what I mean? Because I don't understand what's going on. I find it hard to believe. I find it hard to believe that it's something I'm doing. I don't know why that is, and it's a little bit disheartening when you put in the work and the time into creating videos and it's somewhat don't do what you expect it to do. So that's something that I'm dealing with right now, but I'm not gonna stress about it. Okay, so you say you have them on, but sometimes you just miss them, and that's okay. Life, life happens, stuff happen. But I'm just trying to figure out if I'm the one that was doing something wrong. That's why I'm not getting the views that I think I should receive. But I'm gonna keep on doing some research and see what needs to be done. What I'm trying to do is just to bring more realistic content. Not necessarily, I don't want to necessarily follow trend, but I want to give content that is that I have a passion for, which is just interior design, lifestyle, budget. I think it maybe you have a few on that. Okay, I don't know, boo. I don't know, but I'm just really trying. I do know YouTube is not a magic wand that pops. It takes work, it takes time, but I think when you put in the work and you make the sacrifices and you do what you gotta do, it is rewarding. It is a boost to keep on going. But when you don't see a good return on what you're doing, sometimes it can be very discouraging. So with today being Friday, I went ahead and I got my flowers. Let me show you what I've made. So I made this one. So that's not bad, right? I made that one. And then I also made this one. And I made 3 more. So I really look forward to Fridays, going to Whole Foods or Wegmans, my local grocery store, and get me a different arrangement and kind of create my own. So my kitchen is dirty, but look at it. That looks really good, doesn't it? So these things, excuse me, buying fresh flowers is also a part of my self-care. I also I bought these plugins. This is the lavender and vanilla, and I bought the exotic blossom. So I'm gonna have this plug around. I was supposed to have today. My cleaning ladies were supposed to come today, but due to the weather, we rescheduled until Monday. So hopefully, if everything works out well, Monday they'll be here. I don't know if I remember maybe last year, JB and I did a video and talk about, and I've mentioned it before in previous video. Don't be afraid to get some help, okay? Do not be afraid to get some help, whether to do laundry, whether to clean, whether it is to order grocery, order stuff through what's that place called? HelloFresh, so you can just have the meal and stuff like that. Whatever it takes to make your life better and easier, I'm all for it. Okay, so I have these ladies who've been with me almost maybe 2 years now. They come like every 2 weeks and clean. But of course, you know, I maintain throughout, but it helps, you know. And as Jackson is getting ready to go back to school on Monday, not looking forward to that, but okay, that's a whole different conversation. Yeah, we have to normalize getting help. We are not superwoman, okay? And I commend those ladies who do it all. But the way my mindset is right now is that I have to make sure I'm good. I have to make sure Natty's good. If I'm not good, I can't be a good mom. I can't be a good wife. I'm nothing to no one if my mindset, my mental state of mind, my physical body is not right. I can't do anything. So I realized that. Hold up. I realized that getting help is not a bad thing, and it's not a sign of weakness. So ladies, if you need help, get help. And no judgment here. Get help. Get help. Also go to therapy. Okay? That's something I'm looking to go back into, because I don't know, I think being home for the past 2 years, you know, with Jackson being home, JB being home, everybody being home, sometimes it can be a lot. So we just, hello. So, I'm on live. You're gonna show that booth you got. No. I know, right? So, get help. Being a creator, even though I'm not considered like a big creator, any creator, you need time to yourself to refocus, get some alignment back in yourself, find balance. Because mom, wife, business owner, content creator, all that, sister, daughter, all that is work. So when do you find time for yourself? When? I don't know. So I'm just trying to create a system that works for me. Hi, Debbie. Create a system that works for me and stuff like that. But you have to do that for yourself, and you have to realize that you deserve. Hold on, I'm gonna get a chair. That you have to realize that you deserve priority. Okay? Thanks, babe. You have to realize that, and nobody can put you down here so you can see better. No, thank you. Nobody can dictate to you what you deserve. You stand firm, and you make sure you find time to take care of yourself first, and then you can take care of others. You know what I mean? So I know for a lot of people sometimes work crazy hours and stuff like that, but you have to cut out some time for yourself. I saw another creator who, I was in it, Julian Hunter, who took a week off social media and went ahead and a retreat and stuff like that. So you have to just know when to walk away, because at the end of the day, what is that? These bots. At the end of the day, please ignore those crazy comments, because at the end of the day, how do you block these people? Babe, how do you block these people? Okay, get a plug. Hold up, babe. There's some people make some dirty comment in my thing. They always do that. They always do that? Yeah. See? Stuff like that. Okay, keep it moving. Okay, so, you gotta talk about it? Keep it moving. No, so, okay. No, wait, give me. Let me talk. Okay, so, JB did something, right? JB wrote a book. Well, 2 books. He wrote, can I get it on, please? He wrote a devotional, and he wrote a book about leadership, right? These two things are dear to JB. Okay. Hi, Samantha. And if you guys don't know this, my husband is a reverend, right? And then he's also in his professional life, he's a leader, so whatever, yeah, in a leadership role. And he went ahead and he wrote, I've previewed it, but I haven't yet read through it. So he wrote this. It's Leadership Principles for the 21st Century and Beyond, a practical way to lead the next generation. So he did this, and you can get it on Amazon. I haven't yet read it, right? And then he did this, a 31-day devotional, a self-care journal. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to start doing this next month. I'm going to use this journal next month. But I'm so proud of him. So if you guys got a chance to just check it out, please do so, okay? I'm proud wife here. I'm going to link it. Probably not in this. Maybe I can link it in this description. But again, for him, this is therapeutic writing. For me, shopping is therapeutic. That's bad. That's bad. But again, I just want to come on here and talk to you guys. If you guys have any questions for me, this is your time to kind of talk with me. Let me see the chats, except for these gross ones. I'm going to link them. I'm going to link them below. I'm going to link them below in the description bar. But when I tell you proud. But I think I have some ideas for some videos I'm going to do. They're a little bit different than the typical one. Oh, this thing smells good. Oh my gosh. I'm sitting here like, what's that smell? Hold up. Oh, it smells really good. This is the lavender and vanilla. It smells really, really good. But as I what was I saying? I'm gonna link the books below. I forgot what I was saying. I'm working on some new content. I'm gonna stick with Sunday and Thursday posting just to kind of give myself a nice gap to kind of get stuff done, because videographer, editor, producer, all right here. And I mentioned in last week live where I'm thinking about opening up a shop, right? And because I love to thrift and I have an abundance amount of vessel and vases like that, open up like a little naughty store and start selling some of those things, because I have a lot and I feel like there's a market for it. And I'm just gonna try and see what happens. So hopefully once I have that up and running, that should be really, really dope. I'm still trying to figure out some of the logistic behind it, like shipping and stuff like that. That might be a lot, because you have to package it well so it doesn't break. But we see how that goes. I'm still looking to get pricing for, or to change out the carpet in our bedroom and our living and the family room. Those are the two spots we're gonna start with first. So I'm trying to find pricing for that. I don't know why these things are so expensive, but I'm looking for that pricing. I'm probably gonna have Alex come back in, because I've noticed that. Listen, how long does it take for a house to settle, bruh? We've been here 3 years. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Debbie. Hold on, girl. It's right back here. And I made it myself. It's really good, huh? We've been in this house 3 years. Oh, that's a good idea, Jen. That's a good idea. I should try that. You mean like I'm gonna look to see. I've never thought about. As a matter of fact, next week Home Depot is coming out to officially measure my entire house where I want hardwood floor to go, and I'm gonna pay for that. I think it's $40 or $50 for it. I'm gonna pay for it so I can have the real measurement to go with, not necessarily Home Depot, but I'm gonna have the measurement and talk to a few contractors to see How much? Because I listen. That's one of my mistake. Oh, that's good. That's good. Girl, I thought maybe like 2 years the house settled. It's the third year we still settling. So now I'm looking all my cabinets, my corner cabinets. It's like they're starting to you see separation. So I'm gonna have Alex come in maybe next week, kind of reseal it and kind of repaint the kitchen. I noticed on my crumb molding, they have like cracks. I'm like, dang, that's a lot. That's a lot. So I think I might do a video too about new construction. I really do. I think I might because there's so much that goes in new construction outside of the excitement of doing new construction, the realness of dealing with everything after they've done building your home and you have to live in it and you see some imperfections and you see stuff like that. So that might be something good to talk about just in case somebody, oh my gosh, let's not touch the garage. I honestly haven't done nothing to my garage since we moved in here because that's the last place I'm gonna do any former organization or transformation because as we're working inside, everything kind of goes in the garage. Excuse me. And then when Alex working here, he works in the garage, especially when it's cold. So the garage is the last place. And in that instance, I'm thinking of just painting the garage, install some shelves in the ceiling. Listen, Jen, listen. Don't be scared. Girl, don't be scared. Enjoy the process. It's just that being knowledgeable of when you're knowledgeable about something, it's hard for you to it's hard for anyone to run games. You know what I mean? I think the builder that we went with here, I think they're a really good builder. I really do. They're considered a luxury builder in the US, especially here in the DMV area. So we did get a lot of stuff. What's considered basic for another builder? No, what's considered upgrade for another builder? For this builder was like basic. We got a lot of stuff from the builder. And we love our home. No issues at all. Honestly, nothing major. It's just a settling part I just cannot deal with. I just can't deal with I can't deal with the setting. I've noticed a lot of that and I thought I was over that last year. So the fact that I have to do this and this is the first time. Hi, this is the first time I'm seeing settling marks, any issue in my kitchen. Yeah. Oh, get your own inspector. If I can suggest anything in the builder process, have your own private inspector that comes out and inspect the home in the midst of construction, because every phase that your house go through in Maryland, it has to be inspected and signed off before they can go to the next phase. So the electrical, the framing, the concrete, all that has to be signed off by an inspector, and you see it as it goes along. Well, we saw it as it goes along. That's the only thing we didn't do. We didn't have an inspector, our own private inspector. We trust the builder and the inspector that work with the builder to do that. And honestly, I haven't had any issues. And but I've seen people who've had issues, not with the builder, with another builder I was gonna go with, who had problem with your home after moving in. So definitely invest in your own private inspector. That will save you a lot of headache. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Ask questions. My husband is naturally a researcher. So if you tell him something, he's gonna research for himself. He's not gonna take it at face value. So as we went through different phases, JB was on the computer researching. We asked a lot of questions. I mean, tons of questions, because for me, the excitement took over the reality. You know what I mean? Just to be able to do this, I was like totally freaking out about it. And I think most of us get caught up in that part of it. Oh, we're building a home. Oh, it's new. Oh, it's this. Oh, it's that. And not forget about the really important part of what you're doing, your investment, okay? One of your biggest investment you're gonna have in your life probably is buying a home, building a home, So you want to ask questions that that really gonna challenge them to make sure they don't play with you. You know the people on the team. Build a relationship with the project manager who oversees your home. If it's new construction, if it's not new construction, research so much on that property or that home you're gonna buy. Do research, put public records to see if there's been any fire, major damage, major construction, all those things you want to know. Because in our house, before this house, oh my gosh, that was, it was so bad. It was so bad that it was so bad that I would never buy another home like that. From this point forward, it's new construction. That's how bad my house before that was. It was bad. We dealt with mold. We dealt with JB, babe. What's that thing we dealt with at the other house at Ensign Lane? What other thing? Not mold. What's the other one called? Asbestos. Oh, we dealt with asbestos. We dealt with snakes. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then to top it off, Jackson almost had a fatal accident there, and that was it for me. That was it for me. Like, I'm telling you, I don't know if I told you guys, but years ago, before we left that house, a tree limb fell and cracked my baby skull. Okay, and that was it. Listen, once he went through, it was, I can't even, every time I think about it, I get emotional. That was it for me. I was done. I said, JB, I don't care if I got to go rent an apartment. I don't care if I got to live in a car. I'm not living here no more. I'm done. I am done. And that was it. And to tell you how bad it was, we listed the house in the market and moved out. I didn't care nothing else about it. All I did was stage it and roll out. I just didn't care no more. I just did not care no more. I was done. So I would maybe one day I may do a video and talk about it. If I can find some pictures, I may show it as well in the video. But it's it was bad. So I would definitely encourage you guys, Jen, anybody that looking to buy a house, just do your research, ask question, inspect the hell out of it, because I would never wish that on nobody. It was bad. It was bad. And probably that's why I'm so appreciative and thankful of this house. And I no longer want to live around trees. I have a dislike for trees. It's bad. I need therapy. It's bad. It's bad, bro. It was a bad experience. And we lived there for 5 years. It's bad. It was bad. And you know what's so bad? When I'm gonna share it I'll probably share it in a video. What's bad was that when we got an offer on the house, right? One of the requests of the new buyer was that the trees be cut down. I've ever cutting down trees, thousands of dollars. And these trees that was in the yard, these trees are like huge trees that you see like in forests. Like, to cut down one tree was almost $3,000. We had 4. Listen, bro, I was done with that house. You hear me? I was so done with it. As I'm thinking about now, I think I might just do that next. I was so done with it. Oh my gosh, I was so done. But I'm thankful for this one, and I'm thankful for my husband too, who constantly research, who constantly ask questions that I don't ask, because I'm very much in the moment, spur of the moment. Hey, let's go. I'm ready to get into this house and decorate. That was my thing. Had nothing to think about. Yes. And honestly, Deb, I think they were expensive because of how old the trees were. I mean, giant trees. You know, you'll be amazed sometime when people share their story. It makes sense why people act the way they act, because I feel like you have to go through some things, get hurt, lose a little bit, break a little bit, and that helps to define you and mold you into the person you are today. You know what I mean? And I think that's what it is. It's like my love for interior design came from a place when I couldn't afford to buy nothing. I told you guys before, JB and I was dumpster diving. Okay, we went to the more affluent neighborhoods and we go dumpster diving on Sundays. And we had like a minivan. We had babe, babe. What's the name of the minivan we had? Odyssey. We had a Honda Odyssey. That's how we started, and every Sunday we would go. We would me and JB, because we leave the kids at home, or all the kids and Jackson at home, and we will go dumpster diving in that on the Odyssey, right? And we will pick furniture out the dumpster and use it to decorate our house. And once we're done with it, then we sell it on Facebook Marketplace. And that sparks something within me. Like, it doesn't matter what your bank account look like. It doesn't matter what your credit look like. It doesn't matter where you live. You deserve to have a beautiful home. You do. You do. A price point do not dictate if your house is beautiful or not beautiful. We started with dumpster, and then we elevated to the thrift store. Okay? So it's just things like that. That's how I want to connect with you guys. Exactly, Debbie. Exactly. Because coming from nothing, girl, y'all just don't know. Coming from nothing to where I'm at right now, it's not. It's number one. It's nothing but God, and it's nothing but God. There's not a but to it. It really is. So I do understand sometimes where it can be overwhelming. It can be emotional when you see certain image and certain types of look on social media look perfect, and you're like, oh, I wish I could, and I wish I could, but you don't know that you don't know what that person went through to get to this point. You know what I mean? You don't remember when that person was in one bedroom with husband, kids in the one bedroom. You know what I mean? You weren't there when they were just struggling with the ramen noodles and have no money to buy nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? So I would, and that's why I tell myself to, even when I see other successful creators just doing the most, I don't know your story, but what I'm gonna do for you is celebrate with you. You see what I'm saying? Is cheer you on, because when my time come or when your time come, that's what you want. You want people to support you and celebrate your journey, because the beginning stage, honey, wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. And it's so funny because now thinking back to Henson Lane, I don't, I'm gonna find the pictures online. I think the listing might be still there somewhere in internet world, and show you where my husband, okay, my husband, I've always wanted. No, honey, I still shop at the thrift store. Don't get it twisted. I'm living at the thrift store. But my husband, I've always wanted hardwood floors in the bedroom when we lived at Henson Lane, and I've always wanted a walk-in closet. You know what I mean? And in the bedroom there was like a little nook. Honestly, just like a little nook. I get emotional thinking about it. Oh my God. Whoa. It's we had a nook, and why am I crying? And he turned the nook into a closet for me. Yeah. He went to Home Depot. He went to excuse me. He went to Home Depot and bought shelves. And he hired someone. I remember this. He hired someone from this thing called Thumbtack, And the guy came and installed it. And he created my custom closet. And I think the reason I'm getting emotional because we we all have a story. And I think sometimes when you think back to where you're coming from, to where you are, it's humbling. You know? It just make you feel like we have to stop complaining. I don't know why I got here. Because the journey within itself, the journey is important. Of course, I want to get to a destination. But the journey, I think our journey dictates how appreciative we are when we get to our final destination. And and that's crazy. That's crazy. Because my husband always said to me that I deserve nothing but the best. And I think sometimes people say that, and you're like, yeah, that's true. You kind of like, oh yeah, that's true. But in all honesty, he has always said that to me. And he has always worked his ass off to make it happen. And I think sometimes it's good to stop and just say, yeah, I do deserve nothing but the best. You deserve nothing but the best. And whatever that is, whatever that means to you, whether it means a walk-in closet, whether it means a luxury item, whatever it means to you, you deserve nothing but the best. And that's one of the main reasons, that's one of the main things that I push through every day to create content on these platforms. It can be disheartening when you work hard and you don't see the payoff. But sometimes it's not about the payoff. Sometimes it's about the impact you're making in people's lives. That is the payoff. It may not be monetary, but just to know that someone life was impacted in a positive way by looking at my video, regardless of how many people watch it or subscribe, or the cases. If it's impactful to one or two person, hi Michelle, then it did what it's supposed to do. So I will always push through and show up because I remember where I'm coming from. I remember why I started this journey. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, of course, we want to make money and we want to be successful. But if we take that out of it and just really focus on just showing up with quality information, helpful information, sometimes funny, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. So you guys hanging with me and showing up every single time I post a video, that says a lot. It says a lot. And honestly, you guys are like family. And it's like seeing the name, I'm like, oh, okay, hey girl, like hey. But it's crazy. And maybe you know what? I'm probably gonna make I don't know if I can get through a video like that though without bawling my eyes out. But that might be a nice video to make with JB. So I'm gonna talk to him and see if you want to do that with me, like a nice sit down video, or maybe we'll do a live together and just sit and talk about just our journey. But I'm gonna find some pictures and show you where we're coming from. It's humbling and it's funny. Even when JB and I first met, let me find. Okay, can I find something to show you? When JB and I first met, I was living in my condo, right? And we were so broke. We were so broke. It's not even funny. But we've always wanted a beautiful home, and we decided to paint our condo in this. We painted the entire condo in this color. It's so. I'm gonna find a picture. We painted the condo in this. It wasn't like orange, like a bright yellow. And it's just like thinking back to it. It was like, damn girl, what the hell were you thinking? But again, those are things I can look back to and compare to now, like, damn, the journey, the the mistakes that we've made. Help us, Lord. But that's just, I don't know. I think I always tell my husband that sometime when we argue and we fuss at each other, I said to him, you better be thankful I like you. Because if I didn't like you, honey, I would have punched you a long time ago. I'm just kidding. But it's good to reminisce and think about those things, you know? It's good to have those ideas and those thoughts in your mind, because when the road get rough, and it do get rough, you have those things to fall back to. And it just make you like, you know what? Making life with you is not bad. You know what I mean? Because you see the progression, you see the journey, you see the growth. And myself and my husband, we are so different than when we first started off together. Um, so it's crazy, and it's fun. It's crazy and it's fun, and he's my biggest supporter. He's my biggest supporter. He sees me at my best, and he sees me at my worst, and either way, he's still there. So I don't know how I got here, girls, but it's crazy. But this was good though. This was good. Let me see if you guys have any questions. Uh, okay, but it was good though. It's good to have. It's good. I enjoyed this talk. You guys have any questions for me? It was good. But I'm definitely thinking. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna make that video. If I don't make it tomorrow, I'll make it this week. That'll be, y'all gonna be like, Natty, what? It's crazy. It's crazy. But that's all I got though. I'm not gonna keep you guys long. Um, I'm not. So I'm gonna save this and post this so it can be going as well. But this was amazing. I really and truly appreciate you guys just for hanging with me. I wish you guys nothing but the best, and I see you guys next Friday. What time is it? Excuse me. I see you guys next Friday back here. I'm going to start posting in the community so everyone can see it, and kind of not plan out more, but just to have this little light conversation. But you guys are amazing. Have a wonderful weekend. For those of you who have snow, stay home, okay? Cook some food, chill, watch some movies. Oh, and watch my channel. So guys, have a good night, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye. If I try to close, try to go to the end this. Okay, there we go. Hold up, that's not how you ended. Here we go.